I remember one Halloween we went out trick-or-treating, and Elsa made him the cutest little Simba costume, had a little hat on and everything, and so he was, again, between 1 and 2, and we took him out, I guess he was 2, took him out trick-or-treating, and I remember as we got to every door, he insisted on getting down and crawling up to the door like Simba would, and then he would growl as they came out instead of saying trick or treat.
What was the nicest thing Lindsay's ever done for you?
She's just a very happy person all the time, and so just like that smile and just having Peach Week with her and Drew was so much fun. Like, she was such a champ and always like helped out so much and like making all this stuff, even though I had no idea what I was doing. But she was always super nice, and she's always just like that. We call her Sunshine. So.
And I know that we just met, and maybe this is dumb, but it feels like there was something from the moment that we touched. Cause it's alright, it's alright, I wanna make you mine. The way you lighten up the room, caught the corner of my eye. We could both sneak out the back door, we don't have to say goodbye. Cause it's alright to waste time tonight. Maybe I'm just a kid in love, maybe I'm just a kid in love. Oh baby, if this is what it's like falling in love, then I don't ever wanna grow up. Maybe I'm just a kid in love, maybe I'm just a kid in love. Oh baby.
One of my best memories of Lindsay is of all of the adventures she has. When the kids were little, Lindsay would make adventures for her and her brothers to go off and do. Even to this day, she still loves adventures. Amy Paris.
I don't ever wanna grow up. Said your place is kinda close and your rents are out of town. Baby, there's no pressure, but if you're down, I'm down. Cause it's alright to just talk tonight.
Lindsay and I have had so many adventures, from hiking with friends to laying on her trampoline and tanning in the summer. But I just love Lindsay so much.
Make you mine. Maybe I'm just a kid in love, maybe I'm just a kid in love. Oh baby, this is what it's like falling in love, and I don't ever wanna grow up. And maybe I'm just a kid in love, maybe I'm just a kid in love. Oh baby, it'd be fine if it's the two of us, but I don't ever wanna grow up, cause I got it all.
Welcome to our trip. Staying in a Ritz-Carlton, which is really right close to the San Francisco Chinatown. And one day, Dad and Drew and I got out of the hotel and ventured into the Chinatown. Oh, this is about 10:45 in the morning, so it was like a really late breakfast, but kind of a really early lunch. But we decided we'd go into one of those Chinese restaurants. And and then Dad ordered and Drew ordered and I ordered, and then here comes a man while we're waiting for our order. Here comes a man with a couple of cages, one in each hand, and he walks into the kitchen, and there were cats in the cages, and we all looked at each other. out and the cages were empty. And Dad's eyes got this big and he says, Drew, you're eating all my food.
And did he?
Yeah.
Drew ate all of it?
He ate noodles that day.
Drew ate all the food?
Yeah, with a little contempt. That was funny.
And I've got it, and I've got it, and I've got it, and we've got it all, and I've got it, and I've got it all, but I don't ever wanna grow up. We watch the season pull up its own stakes.
Remember specifically against Elk River where Drew was in playing linebacker and a pass came across the center and Drew jumped up and intercepted the pass and ran it down and got tackled. But the thing I remember the most is that everybody was so excited for Drew and they put him on their shoulders and actually carried him off the field.
Invitation only, grand farewells. Crush the best one of the best ones. Clear liquor and cloudy eyed.
So freshman year, we hung out quite a bit, and we would tell people that we were cousins, and seriously, no one believed us. Then Drew had another friend who ethnicity-wise looked much similar to Drew than me. Drew and this guy started telling people that they were cousins, and obviously everyone believed them because they looked alike. Eventually, people found out that they were not really cousins, and from that point on, if Drew and I ever told people that we were related, they really didn't believe us because Drew said he was related to everyone. Ashley Morley, cousin.
One good stretch before a hibernation. Our dreams are sad, and we all will sleep well, sleep well, sleep well.
When Drew was over at the Furl's house, a lot of times that they would feed him and Drew would eat anything.
You have stolen. You have stolen. You have stolen my nappy boy. Hey, but pretty boy. Hey, nappy boy. Hey, pretty boy. Turn up the bass, turn up the treble. I'm about to take it to a whole nother level. DJ, turn up what you're playing. I want the whole club to hear what I'm saying, because this girl means so much to me. Now we on the floor and she touching.
Lindsay and I became close friends in high school. We played soccer together and had sleepovers all the time. We both loved watching Mamma Mia, and it seemed like we watched it at least twice a month for a while. Her fun-loving personality is so contagious, and I can't get enough of it whenever I'm around her. Presley Beck.
Best love song she ever heard in her life. Don't even need to write it. I just gotta picture her smiling. And if you feel that way, go ahead and kiss your baby. And now we got the whole stadium in love. Like,
Okay, Nonu, what's your favorite physical thing about Drew?
Yes.
another way, cowabunga. You know it's right. Just do the way. You just move your body like a snake. And if you wanna get with me, put your hands in the air, show me that energy. It's gotta be the crunky, gotta be the loudest, gotta be the best love song she ever heard in her life. I gotta tell her how I feel, I gotta let her hear the best love song she ever heard in her life.
Right, memory of Drew. I remember we were talking as siblings once about shampooing our hair. And I remember mentioning that I used shampoo and conditioner, would pour each of them in my hand, and Drew interrupted and said, "Wait, you pour both in your hand, then you mix it up? Saves time, so you don't have to do shampoo and then conditioner?" Just like, yeah, that's right. We're brothers.
I never put no one above you. And if you feel that way.
Some of my favorite memories are almost every morning when we left the apartment. Sister Paris would always say, "It's such a nice day." I loved hearing that. Corinne Cheatham.
Coming down for you. Under a million stars hanging from the sky, we were lost in the night. I got lost in your eyes. It's true.
Hi, I'm Catherine, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Lindsay for about the last 15 years. And Lindsay is my best friend.
Better now. Standing by your side, yeah, I'm standing proud. Everything's just a little sweeter when you tell me that you're mine. Yeah, just say it again. Every little thing that you do, I can't help but fall in head over heels. Yeah, it's true. Everything's better with you. I wanna find a place.
What do you remember from the first time you met Drew?
Guy always smiled, especially on the mission. Just all the time, super happy, super positive guy, and just brought smiles to everyone around him.
I've only got eyes for you. Yeah, we can run away, we can leave this town. We've got the thing people dream about. Oh, it's true. I only wanna be with you, you. 'Cause everything's just a little better now.
One thing people might not know about Drew is that he has a pretty incredible memory. And I remember as younger kids, back in the day when MTV was on and they had music videos, Drew would suddenly be able to remember all of these songs and every single word to it. And we finally asked him, "How do you know all these songs?" And he told us that he turns on the closed caption and then he reads the words and he memorizes it just like that. So you probably quiz Drew and ask him what some song lyrics are and he'll be able to tell you.
Find a place where the love's right. Stay right there for the rest of my life with you. 'Cause everything's just a little better now. Standing by your side, yeah, I'm standing proud.
What was the funniest experience you've had with Drew?
Oh man, easy. Let's see, last week, the week before that, probably the most memorable one was we were on exchanges on the mission, and it was 20 minutes before we were about to go back home, and we just looked at each other and was like, "You want to get ice cream?" And we did. And we tried to teach the girl behind the counter and everything, and then by the time we drove it home, we only lived a mile or two away from that Cold Stone. And we got the big, gotta have it size with the waffle cone, spent the rest of our money for the month on that Cold Stone. And it was gone by the time we got home. And then we stayed in the car for 20 minutes and talked about how fat we are and how it's awesome.
And when the smoke cleared, it took her breath away. She said she didn't believe it could happen to me. I guess we're on one phone call from our knees. We're gonna get there soon. If every building falls and all the stars fade, we'll still be singing this song, the one that can't take away. Gonna get there soon, she's gonna be there too. Crying in her room, praying Lord come through.
fond memory of Drew would be playing countless numbers of hours of Madden football on PS2. I'd beat him every time, but I think there's probably once or twice when he'd win and he just rubbed it in my face. Even though I beat him so many other times, when he'd beat me in Madden, he would not let me live it down.
Gonna get there soon, you're gonna be there too. Crying in your room, praying Lord come through. We're gonna get there soon. Oh, it's your life. Oh,
I think it might be safe to say that Drew is probably the favorite Du Bois. I think Alex and I can both agree that he's probably the funnier of the three of us. But more than anything, I think Drew is just always loved by everyone. Even like my friends who are a handful of years older than him still talk about how kind he is and how genuine and just thoughtful he is about other people. So it doesn't really matter how old they are or what they look like or whatever. Drew will always be kind to them.
you are all the way for all of my life. You pull me closer to
Up in the air. 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
pull me closer to love. Closer to love.
There's a light, certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a way, everybody say, to do each and every little thing. But what does it bring if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again, and I know my frame of mind. You ain't gotta be so blind, and I'm blind. Yeah, I'm blind. I'm a man. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? And I live and breathe for you. Oh, but what does it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you. If I ain't got you. If I ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you.